Well, I can only say it's beautiful. It's very clear. If you haven't seen any dancing before, I know many people got struck by the beauty of it and the clearness. So yeah, it's very, ja, hoe zeg je, toegankelijk. It's very approachable for people, for anybody, I think. He likes people, he likes dancers, and with Hans you're never just something, you're always a person. And I think that's the main thing, that it's men, women, and you dance together, you look at each other. You don't just dance for yourself, you dance with each other. That's very important for him. Yes, I was 17 when I joined Netherlands Dance Theatre, and Hans van Manen was at that time the direction together with Benjamin Harkarvi. And of course I was very young, but already in that first year he made a ballet called Opus 12, and I was in it as first cast, so I was very proud. And since then I've been dancing many of Hans' pieces, as well in Netherlands Dance Theatre as later in the big company, in the Dutch National Ballet. So yeah, many, many years, and then I danced for 21 years professionally in those companies. And then he asked me to become his assistant. So when I would stop dancing, I would go ahead and teach his works to other dancers. I don't know if it's a challenge because there are so many choreographers that I think I could never teach their work because it's so uncoordinated, and with Hans everything is always very clear. So I know exactly how he wants a ballet to be done. He has certain rules, he has certain arms, the way he wants them to be very long. And also the musicality is always very clear. It's not kind of you do kind of this or that. No, it's all very clear. So it was, yeah, a pleasure. Shoulders, yes. And yeah, right. Yeah, and he has to help you to go from forward. And of course tradition is very important, and in Holland we didn't have for so many years. I think also here in Portugal the dance is quite young in a way. I mean, there are other countries like the Russians, they have been for longer and they keep their tradition very good. I think in Holland, of course, now with Hans's work being performed over the years and giving it to younger dancers and to maintain what it is about, that's what becomes a tradition then, I think. But ask Hans. Yeah, I don't know. I was always a very natural dancer myself. So I just try to explain. Of course I have my eyes, so I see if they don't take something that I'm showing and explaining and it's not coming across, then I try again and again, and I show them the videos, because of course that's fantastic that you can have DVDs and videos where it's clear from many different performances also. So they can adapt from that, and that's how you keep things alive and good. Of course you have to have your own eyes and your own voice in how you want it to be done, but that's how I do it. I don't know, I have at least 15 highlights. I'm teaching 29 different choreographies from him that I learned for the video, so that I spent many hours in learning all the steps and writing it all down. Oh, but this one I did not teach. It was here, the ballet mistress Barbora. She was teaching this ballet. I only came to help in the end. Yeah, no, we had very good contact. So and I gave her as much information as I could, and she did a fantastic job. Adagio Hammerklavier is special because it's done for 3 solo couples, but they have to be absolutely like one. It's very intimate, so they work together very closely. They each have a pas de deux, which has a different character. It's a ballet like many of Hans' ballets. It's done to piano music, to Beethoven. This special recorder is played by Christoph Eschenbach, and it's very, very slow. And that's why Hans liked it for many years, and still, that he likes the ballet to be danced to this recording and not to live music. There's one pianist in Holland, Olga, and she's very good, and so he will allow her to play it live, and still sometimes it's that she will go a little too fast.